let's see, I'm going to be around today. I'm just going to do a short one, I think, unless something happens and I got to stay here forever because somebody needs something. And because that's why I'm here, is to help people with stuff that I've found. Where the hell? Oh, that's what it is. Well. I don't know about you, but I'm in Washington, D.C., and the weather is delightful. And I went with a friend, actually, who's a new citizen, and her daughter. Hi, David. Hi, Anna. And she sees double vision. We went helping her go to a bunch of doctors to try to see what's wrong with the double vision. Nobody could find out yet. There's no answers. We talked to everybody, and it's difficult. But also, if you don't speak the language, I always think the reason I go with these people is that, man, I was in China. If I had to go to Chinese doctors and find out what's wrong with me and didn't speak the language, that is terrible. And here I think it's would be even worse because we just sell you stuff. You got a problem? Buy a pill, buy a procedure, buy a this, buy a that. Yeah. Instead of whatever it is. But what I want to talk about today is this. You see that headline? Get $10,000. $10,000. Look who's doing it. Giving you $10,000 free to start a business. So how would you like $10,000 to start your own business and get a salary for 3 months' salary? That's what Amazon's doing to people who work for Amazon. And you know what they're doing? They're setting them up in business to deliver packages. That's right. See, this gig economy, they have to give money to people to start gig economies, to start businesses. Yeah. And so that's what's growing. See, I mean, I really feel these kinds of opportunities, I mean, I don't know if they're good or bad. That's a different thing. But if you're looking to do something and you want to have control of your life, how much money you make is something else. Yeah. And that's what you do with it later. And I understand these good things could be good or bad or whatever, but it's all about options. They're lying so far. If anybody tells you that the government, state or local, will not help you start a business, tell them they're lying. So far, I'm getting help. Yay, Lawrence! Hi. Good. Lawrence, can you go and send me an email? Let's see, Lesko free radio radio at gmail.com. Yeah. And if you remember Lesko Help, man, I'd love to have you put it on the the front page there, in the discussion to let people know. Sure, it takes effort, doesn't it? Lawrence, takes effort, and you just don't make a phone call and get a check in the mail Thursday, but you have to go through the process. See, people who think they can make a phone call and get a check in the mail are the ones that haven't learned enough yet on what's available and how to use it. And that's what you have to go through, is that learning cycle to do. Be happy to send you an email. Great, thank you, Lawrence. Or actually, I don't know if you know, I have a video. What the heck is it? Let's see, www.free. Let me get this for you. Hold on, lesko.com/store, and I have a place you could leave a little short video. It's a little app. It's really cool. I don't know. Let's see. Where the hell did I put it? I know it's in here somewhere. Click here. You want to learn more. Download. Click here to a video review of my work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. Here to leave a video review of my work. Okay. Here's the link, Lawrence. And it just, it uses you just press a button and it uses the camera on your computer, and, just take 30 seconds or whatever you want, and there it is. Lesko Help. Yeah. Okay. Lesko Help. Look at that. I managed to get PayPal credit card with $20 limit at 2% cash back. Oh, neat. And eBay credit card with $300 limit and cashback awards. I also have Capital One credit card with $500 limit. Wow, go crazy. But don't go crazy getting in debt with that stuff. Go crazy trying to get income. Before you go into debt, learn how to get income. Because otherwise what happens is you get in debt and you don't have income and you haven't figured out a way to get income and you just get further in debt. And then you become, overwhelmed, and then you become screwed. And then you'll join Lesko Help and I'll have to help you bail you out somewhere. Matthew, good evening. Well, thanks, Adam. Hey, I'll have to hook up a camera. I see. And then I'll be in touch. Great. Amazon will pay workers to quit. That's right. And start their own delivery business. I mean, that's what this article is about. But see, more importantly, right now you could do that even with Amazon. So you could join Amazon and deliver for Amazon. They won't give you 10 grand unless you're an employee. But they did have 10 grand they were giving to vets who wanted to do this. So you start your own little business. And remember, any problem you have starting a business, like, I can't do taxes. How am I going to get paid? What do I do with Social Security? All that. Now, there's free help for that. Your local small business development centers will help you on any of those things. Right, Lawrence? Yeah, Lawrence knows. He knows how to get that help. And so you don't have to worry about it. And see, what I think is important about what's going on here is that that's where jobs are creating. Listen to Airbnb. I think they have like 2 million people making money out of Airbnb. You could put up a tent in your backyard now and make money out of it. And see what happens, like Amazon or whatever, they take care of. They're getting customers for you. And Airbnb, they have a platform getting customers for you. See, and so you don't have to worry about it. You go on the internet and try to find stuff to sell. You have to find customers. You go on one of these platforms, they got customers already. They need people to deliver. That's what it is. They need to shopping. I mean, you go shop for people. I heard somebody on the radio today. Shift, something like a Shift. I think they're down in Alabama, but all over the country. And they were saying they make an average of $20 an hour. And see, a gig. And see, this is all the gig stuff. Now, important. Okay, if you're a member of Lesko Help, I'll send you just ask me for the free seminar on how to learn to make money out of the gig economy. I got a free seminar. Actually, it's a government seminar, and I'll show you where it is. I got a video explaining it and everything. So I'll send you that for Lesko Help. All that's free. And soon, I hope in the next few days, I'm going to have a report. Man, it's going to be mother load of all the neat places you can make money just because you live in America. And they have all these gigs. I mean, you work when you want. What's neat about the gig economy, sure, it's not big bucket, but it can be, and you can build it up, and that's what it is. So it's where they're shopping for people, talking to English people overseas because they want to talk to somebody who speaks English. That's all you have to do is know how to speak English to get rid of stuff in your closet like Anna does. All that kind of stuff. I got a big collection of that with videos, instructions, links, everything. And it's going to be the biggest source I've ever seen, for something like that. And that's free. I'm going to sell it. So if you're not a member, you could certainly buy it and be available, in a few days, I hope, by the end of the week. But if you remember, you get it free, okay? How do you become a member? Funny you'd ask. I knew how to do that, but I can tell you. You go to www.free, you have to know how to spell it for you, free.lesko.com. And you have to know how to spell Lesko. I don't even know how. .com/Lesko Help, okay? That's how you become a member. And it is a joy to help people there. I mean, looking at the doctor today, and we were there 4 hours seeing different doctors, different tests, different all this kind of stuff. And I said, boy, I mean, they are the luckiest people in the world, but they're handcuffed. They have the power as a doctor to help somebody. And what could be better than that? Getting paid to help somebody. And this is what I do. And actually, those that in Lesko Help, I have a seminar, a free seminar you could download on how to retire in 3 years. And that is really find something you could help somebody do or succeed. You want to help somebody cook? Well, then you start doing cooking classes. You can do all that free now on the internet. You want to help somebody? I helped somebody the other day start a business helping people fill out government forms. How do you like that? Fill out government forms. There's a business there, and helping somebody like that doctor trying to solve the eye problem. Now we all can be doctors and help somebody improve their life, and make that a way to make income. You don't have to go to medical school for 8 years or whatever the hell it is. What a gift we all have. What's one wonderful. Hello, new Matthew from South Carolina. Nicky, you're not new. Oh, you're a new member. Yay! Great, Nicky. Well, the membership doesn't work until you ask me a question, but you can go in the membership section there. I have two things where I put a lot of stuff. Is one in units. Now, units is great because it shows you the biggest problem. I get so many questions, on Lesko Help is that, well, send me all the links where I can get money from the government. I've been studying this for 50 years and I still don't have them all. And so what I have to try to educate you step by step on where this stuff is I developed 2 seminars really. One is about an hour's worth that takes you through the whole government, where things are, why they're there, what to look for, what to ask for. Because if you just say, I want all the free money or all the grants, that's all the grants. And see, that's the wrong question. But I understand you don't know that. I'm 50 years ahead of you on this stuff. So I'm trying to think like you. And so that's why I have that as a seminar. Then another thing, I've developed 35 short little videos. They're only about 2-3 minutes long for each area of life on how the government can help you. Okay, 35 just 35 different videos. And that's all in one report. You download it as soon as you're a member, you get that free, and then do it. And then then you look under files. Now, see, that's under units. I'm building that up. Remember, this is a new service, just been up a few months. I would love to travel and help people who have PTSD. I've been struggling to manage my life because of it, so I know how crippling it can be. Okay, now, that's wonderful, Adam. See, and I believe you can do that. And what you do is start figuring out, what you have to figure out is what people will pay for and how they're paid for it. Okay, you get all the advice you want. Everybody will tell you something different, and each of them will probably be wrong in some way. But what you do instead of doing that, and that's what this Retire in 3 Years is about, it shows you how to just start today. Okay, now here's what you could do, Adam, right now. Right now, with no money at all, you contact your local library and say you're going to give a free course on how to deal with PTSD from a layman's point of view. You're not a doctor, you're not a psychiatrist, you're not anything. It doesn't matter. People would rather listen to you because you're going to not have 5 years or 10 years of medical training and talk and gobbledygook that they'll never understand. Yeah, you could relate to them. They could relate to you. You could give a free course at your local library. They'll promote it for you. And then you call all the media and everything. Hey, I'm giving a free course for you. See, and that's why you start giving them for free. Yeah. And then when people come for free, they tell you what they'll pay for. That's how you learn. You don't know. We all guessing. I've been guessing for 10 years. I finally got it because I think this is it. My club is it. It took me 10 years to get this. I've been screwing around. 10 years ago, nobody's going to buy reference books anymore. I got to find out something. It took me 10 years. I think I finally got it. This looks great. I really enjoy doing this more than anything else. It's more one-on-one. I feel the satisfaction of an individual that I can help, And sure, it doesn't work all the time. Nothing does. The doctors, nothing does. Nobody. It does. You have to try it. And to me, what I see, that the biggest thing I needed to start a club, because everyone told me, all the professionals, you have to charge a lot of money for a service. I didn't want to charge a lot of money. I didn't want to charge $500, $1,000 for 10. People tell me I can charge up to $10,000 for the stuff I know. No, I don't want. I want $20. I want people who really need this to be able to afford it and get it because it's real help, for real people. And that's what I want to do, man. And that now I feel I'm doing the most rewarding work for me that I've ever done in my life. And it seems I'm touching people more. Sure, I used to be on Larry King and Oprah and Letterman and all this kind of stuff, and it was a great ego thing. But I sold millions and millions of books, but it's not the same. It's not the same at all. That's mass market. And now we live in a society where there's masses of markets. You don't need 1 million people. Who was that? Adam. To start that PTSD consulting business or whatever it is, you need 6 clients. That's all you need. And you're living for the rest of your life. That's all you need. You don't need to sell 1 million. That's why you get hooked up with the big people and all that kind of stuff. They need billions of dollars because they got a big monster they had to keep feeding every hour, every minute of every day. No, you just have to feed yourself and your family. And that's the joy in life, because then you're down at the level of really helping people, and people feel that, and you feel that, man. You feel the love, there's no better feeling than that. The other stuff, like having a big fancy this, that, whatever, it is sort of good for the ego and to show off and everything. But boy, that's all. I don't think you can really take that to the long-term bank. That's a short-term bank. That's like empty calories. It feels good, man, but all you do is get fat. And maybe it's just my age. So, I mean, you think differently. I understand. I thought differently too. But this is a piece. Something to think about. Nobody has the perfect way of getting through this life. We're all struggling. You're struggling. I'm struggling. Everybody at different levels doing different things or whatever. And I think none of us have the right to tell somebody else what to do with their life. Unless they ask, you can give your opinion, and that's about it. But you really should. They're struggling. They're doing the best they possibly can with what they have. And if they want your help, okay. That's why, to me, here's my definition of love. If you love somebody, you don't tell them what to do. Never, never, never tell somebody you love what to do, unless they ask, but still have an open mind. If you love somebody, you help them do whatever they want to do. Your job, I feel, in life, if you love somebody, is to say, hey, what do you want to do? What are you trying to do? How can I help you? Just tell me what you want to do, or what do you think I could help you in doing? That's what love is. Helping somebody else do what they want to do. Not what you want them to do. I grew up in a family. That's what we told each other what to do all the time. Oh, that's wrong. There, and that's what we do as a society. Everybody is wrong. We're pointing fingers. That's wrong. That's not how to live. That's not. You think that they wake up and say, well, yeah, I'm going to do the stupidest thing in the world today, and they wake up and want to do that. No, I don't think anybody does that. Well, I guess that's debatable, but I think as a general sense, that doesn't really happen. So that's why, if you love somebody, if you don't love them, then just get out of the way. Let them act crazy if you think they're crazy. But if you love somebody, then your job is to help them do whatever they think they want to do, because they have to do that. And they thought about it a lot. Please send me the link to your video regarding the gig. Okay. Tanya Burgess, that's a member. Put it in the discussion that you want that, because I may lose it in this. Actually, I probably won't, because I'll go through all this tomorrow morning. I got to do a custom report later tonight on Xenia, Ohio, and I do custom reports that are like $60, and I show you every government program for real estate in Xenia, Ohio. Oh, I got another thing. Last night I went to a meetup. A real estate meetup about a new government program. I'll do a separate video on this for you guys too soon. A new government program that you could get. It makes it easier. There's a new government financial aid program for people who want to invest in real estate or start a business. So this is different than the gig economy. This is really real estate and business entrepreneurs. And they've now made it, and this is a Trump thing. Trump is making it easy as hell for you to get investors to be partners in your real estate, venture, or partners in starting a business. and they're making it easy as hell for that. I went to a seminar last night on it where the government official was talking about it, saying, and that's it. See, they'll never know about it. How are you? It's a joy time, and we're all learn from this amazing. Oh, thank you, Tom. See, I've never had that. You people saying that. I mean, people. When I was on Oprah and all this kind of stuff. I mean, people were very kind, but I love helping others. But I got to help myself before anyone else. You're right, man. Ras, you have to help yourself first. If you're not strong and stable, you can't help anybody else. Yeah. then you're just whatever. But actually, there's one other thing I want to talk about. There was a club member who wrote me that she was harassed and bullied by another club member. That's terrible. Now, she was even afraid to tell me who it was because of reprisal and all that kind of stuff. Now, that is just terrible. Anybody who is in Lesko help, closed Facebook group and is mean to anybody else, man, you're out of there. At least I'm not going to let you in. You'll live a nice life, I'm sure, somewhere else, or what you think is a nice life. But we can't have any of that. I mean, we got enough people. You get that for free. You don't want to pay to be beat up. You go home and have that done for free. That's just terrible to me. So, if I find who you are, I'm certainly going to ban you forever, but if you really wanted to, you'll find a way. I mean, how much could you fight with somebody? But I want to let you at least know, how we feel about that stuff. But back in the gig economy, I really feel that this is a growth area. I see Twyla's here, and she lives on the gig economy and does very well in it, and then has a Twyla. By the way, my son just bought and he's like you. He lives in a van and stuff like that. And he just bought 50 acres out in Western Maryland. Yeah. And they're going to be growing mushrooms and all kinds of stuff out there. And that's pretty cool. And so that's why I was very interested in what you're doing. And that is going on. There's so many new things, and that's why the gig economy, I think, is important, no matter where you are, to realize that this is an opportunity. It's easy. It takes, I got that free class. So I'll show you about the free class. And for members, I'm going to have a free report. I mean, this sucker is big for all the ways to use the gig economy to make money. And it's sort of like freelancing, right? And it's even easier than freelancing because you don't have to worry about getting paid, and the platform takes care of all that, because everything's on a platform. So they made it easier and simplified things and all that kind of stuff. Joy loves to worship. How do I become a member? Funny you'd ask, Joy. Yeah, it's $20 a month. Quit whenever you want, and if you think I'm an idiot after you join, then fine, I'll refund your money. I mean, I don't want anybody to. I'm not going to starve, and I don't want anybody to feel I've taken advantage of them. And there's so many. I mean, you hear me, and I get excited about it, and I understand that you have something. When I say a word, there may be a different picture of what that word means in your mind than it is in my mind. And so I'd be happy to refund. Don't worry about it. Lesko help. Okay, so it's www.free.lesko.com/Lesko help. What do I get for a membership? You get a membership of a month of asking me any question you want to get money for. And then plus I have a whole bunch of training videos. We have, group meetings too, or training sessions, but they don't seem as, popular for some reason. I don't do as much, but if there's a crying need for them, I'd be happy to do that, on Zoom meetings. But it's easier to have a seminar. Like now, you get a full seminar now, how to use government money programs to invest in real estate. They have two-hour program. One is for federal and state, programs that are available, and the other one is for local and nonprofit organizations. So there you have, what Donald Trump used to charge $30,000 for his course for. Here you, $20, you got that, all that. You said about your son, when Colorado just had a mushroom on the ballot. I know they won, didn't they? Or did they? I forget. I think they did. Firebird, did you? I think you had a problem. You have a housing problem, right? I'm not sure if you, if I sent you enough stuff yet. If you really, housing, I mean, you got to talk to people. Don't just even take my stuff or whatever. Firebird, I think you're also a member. So in the member, tell me again, you're somewhere in Wisconsin, I think. I'll give you a list of places to call. And these are going to be nonprofit organizations. I'm going to give you a list of nonprofit organizations in Wisconsin. Now, these organizations get money, get grant money to help you with any kind of housing problem. Okay. It's not for rich people. Oh, I need another mansion. No, it's not that. People are struggling with housing problems. Okay. And that's what they're there for. So, see, to me, what's important that you contact those people and just don't call one and see what they have and they say nothing and you hang up. No, you can't. You don't get help like that. You have to have a list, a half a dozen, or whatever it is. And you call each one of those suckers, and you say, here's my problem. I can't help it. I'm going to be screwed in a week or two. It's over, and they're going to flush me down the toilet, whatever it is, and I need help. Can I talk to somebody and see if somebody can help you like that? No, I have a house. Okay, then it's not you. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else. Okay, but this is the way for if you're in deep trouble with housing. You call each one of these. So you have nonprofit organizations. Their job is to help people with housing problems, and you just call them all. Otherwise, you're going to go on Google. You're going to find real estate agents. You're going to find people. No, you need this. You need that. You need that. They're going to tell you 1,000 things you need. Yeah, so they could make money. That's right. They think you need them. Because that's the only way they're going to make money. Yeah, but you don't have money to give them, so you can't play their game. Is the federal rent check due? What is federal rent check due? Not sure what that means, big game man show. You show me how to set up a crowdfunding. Can you show me how to set? Yes, I have a video. That's one of the training videos I have for crowdfunding. And that's great. Now, remember with crowdfunding, if you don't have a list, then there's two things. That means if you don't have a lot of followers, social media, stuff like that, then there's two ways to do that. You do something clever, that are cute, something local, that you think the community would be interested in, and you have to find bloggers and media and other people that you think would be interested in this thing. And you do that kind of work before you do your crowdfunding. Don't run and do a crowdfunding campaign, or maybe you want to do it, but don't make it live yet. And then go out and build that list of media you think will be interested in. Okay, that's one way. The other way is to find people who have lots of names, followers or whatever. Say you're, I don't know, you want to crowdfund for a hair salon or something. So maybe the way to start is say, okay, I'm going to give a free haircut to everybody out of work in Scranton. I want to crowdfund to do that. So you're doing something for people, and people like talking about that, and sharing. So you find who's helping people out of work and you work with them. Okay. So now they have lists. So people who get people jobs and all this, the nonprofits in your area, they have lists because they're always looking for funding. So you now become a funding source because you're going to do this project and do all the work yourself, and you share the money with them. See, that's what. So you have to be creative on how you're going to do these kinds of things. Free federal money for all the immigrants. Go to your local federal building. I see immigrants get free money all the time. No, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And I see billionaires get free money all the time. And remember, I mean, my grandparents were immigrants, They just came to this country to work, like so many people did. So many of our relatives. That's what this country's about, you know. And the Geneva Convention. I mean, if you look at this, it says that countries have to, people, you know, avoiding wars and things like that have to be let in or evaluated. I mean, that means anybody who just signed up with a Geneva Convention has to do that. We don't, obviously, and a lot of other people don't. But that's, I mean, that's human. That's ideal. Maybe it's not practical in some way. Of course not. We have to do something about it and change it then. Viva is Compost. Hook us up with cash program and allows up. Viva. Who's Viva? In Las Vegas. I know. Viva Las Vegas. Is that something with Elvis Presley? I don't know. Okay, dude, Justin. I'm trying to make lemons. Yep. Yeah, Firebird. So if you remember, just let me know what kind of stuff. Because another thing, if you're looking for extra income, then you know the gig economy is it. This I'll show you. You know, this free course. If you remember, I'll send you this free. It describes how to take this free course on how to make money on the gig economy and trying to cost you nothing. See, that's the thing. And then in the next couple of days, I'll have a huge report on the whole thing. I'm currently in the process of doing a business plan, but I got caught up in the financial projection. Can you possibly recommend a government agency to go to help me with them? Yes, for free. Okay, you go to americasbdc.org. Okay, there it is. You put in your zip code and you find the local one. That's what they're there for. And there's a lot of other ones in your local area, nonprofits that help people start businesses. Yeah. So that's it. Get $10,000 free to start a business plus 3 months. Yes, that is what Amazon's doing, and I want other people to know that this is part of the gig economy. Like my son, now he's actually working on an app for open police complaints. So you have a national source of where to complain about police officers, and so he worked for a lot of nonprofits. I think, like just the other day, he needed some extra money because whatever. He got in his car and delivered sandwiches for I don't know 4 hours or something, made $100, like that, So that is the kind of thing. And if you have a phone, you have a way to make income, and that's what the app is. That's what the gig economy is, and that's what. Now that when talked about $10,000 in 3 months, that's what Amazon wants you to quit working for Amazon and start a gig business. They will give you $10,000 to start a delivery business, so you deliver packages for them, and give you 3 months of pay like you were still working for Amazon. And there's a whole bunch of states too. They will give you an extra 6 months of unemployment money while you're working and starting your business, right? So you can make unemployment money while you're starting your business. You have to check with your state. It's different in every state. Interesting. Thank you, sir. Oh, I thought this was to get a separate small business. Yes, you're a separate small business. Yeah, I saw the Amazon thing. ROI on that takes a while. Need to build a fleet. No. If you have a car, you're in business. That's all you need. You don't need a fleet. You need a customer. Amazon will be your customer. You can deliver for other people too, but Amazon to start making a living. You don't get a fleet and then go out and do that. You can if you have money, but you don't. So if you have a car, you get 3 months of your salary and 10 grand. Yeah, you're in business. It doesn't. All my businesses cost nothing to start. 40 a day. What's 40 a day? Oh, is there a link to the find? Yeah, I forget. I had the Amazon, but here's the article. Amazon has a novel idea for delivery. Do that. Start a delivery business with Amazon. Actually, that's just for people who work at Amazon now. They did have it for people veterans. They'll do it. If you're a vet, they'll give you 10 grand to do that. And if they don't give you 10 grand or do that, and you just sign up to deliver packages anyway, and you get contract or whatever they do, and they figure it out. Maybe take a few weeks to go through the process. That's all. You start. I'll look into it. Great, Marvin. How do I get this help? Which help? My help is at www.free.lesko.com/Lesko help. www.free.lesko.com/help. Yeah. Okay. So soon I'm going to be giving a free report on all the gig economy stuff, from Airbnb to selling jewelry out of your home, anything you want to do, to being a tutor just at home, being a coach. You could be an athletic coach at home, being a mentor at home. There's platforms that take care of all that. Now you just have to hustle. It doesn't all happen by itself. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. Like we go on Airbnb. We live here now in an apartment. We had an apartment down Washington D.C. Just put on Airbnb, costs us nothing, and they throw money at us, and we give a little piece. I think they take 3-5% of the money. Wow. So you got something you make money with. You have an extra bicycle you don't use. You can make money with that. People don't realize it. You can have people over for dinner and make money with that. People don't realize that. Yeah. My girlfriend works for Amazon here in Michigan. How does she get? Hey, they'll know about it because it's all over. It's national from what I read. So just you want to find out about the program first, just Google it. And they'll tell you about the program first before. But I'm sure that they must know about it at Amazon because that's what they want to do. Sure. Okay. So now your girlfriend could get 10 grand to start a delivery. You got a decent car? Then you can start delivering packages, and get 3 months. And then also, I think Michigan is one of the states she could get extra unemployment money while she's starting her business. So that's usually like 6 months worth. So that's extra money too. It's free to employees, Joe. Go for it, bud. Yeah, see, Melvin, you're right. Can I throw money to you? How can I get a mentorship? Fireman, yes, I catch money when people throw it at me. Here's where to throw money at me. Free, Lesko, Lesko.com/Lesko help. Right. Yeah. And so when you go there, you got all that stuff that's already there to learn on, but ask me a question. And usually within a day or two, depending on how much stuff I have to do, I will give you the links to free sources that could help you with that problem. If you have a financial problem, you want to get out of debt, you want to start a business, you want to invest in real estate, anything, you want to pay for your student loans, all that stuff. I'll show you. I've been studying this 50 years and 50 years. Man, I didn't even think I was 50 years, but I am 76. Trombones in the bird. Education funds for education courses, private sector. So you want to pay for education in the private sector. Well, there are a couple ways to do it. If you join, I have a video about 45 minutes long that tells you all the free sources for higher education. With your state, there's a lot of training money, because that's it. See, the government has money for you to train to get a better job, so you pay more taxes, right? That's it. They're greedy suckers, just like the rest of us. There's that. There's every state has programs for you to get a higher education. People don't know. Our state, Maryland, where I was living, they had like $150 million. They didn't give away. Nobody applied for it. Barbara, you're not. I'm just looking for more. No, I'm not. I'm not sure what that is. Awesome. I'm in. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm okay. I don't know. It's Tula. Not Twyla. Well, you know who I think of when I see your name, Tula? It is that that choreographer. I forget. Twyla Tharp. So that's what I think my mind goes up. Man, as I get older, this mind does not get sharp. It gets funner. Funner, is that even a word? Yeah. Man, Matthew, you've got me researching this Amazon thing more. Mine, if I post a link to the program on, yes, for non-employees. Yes, it was announced last year in June. Yes, put that on here. And if you're in Lesko Help, put it there too. But yeah, no, that'd be great. So see, anybody could deliver for Amazon. I see, where I live, I see all kinds of people delivering for Amazons and all kinds of vehicles. They just need people. You want to drive for Uber and Lyft? They probably have money there. They're giving bonuses, like an extra $1,500 just to start driving now. This is a booming economy. Here's another way people. You want to, actually, they're all over Washington D.C. These little power scooters. You stand up on it, and they go like 10, 20 miles an hour. That's scary stuff for an old guy like me. You know how it goes. Just looking for more. Okay. I'm sent. What do you sent? Why are we looking for more? Okay. I'm set. And now you make, some guys making like $100,000 a year just recharging them at night. He throws them in the back of his car and recharges them. Somebody has to power up these scooters. And see, all this is outsourced by freelancers. So that's what I mean. This is where the money is, outsourcing freelancers. Randy Hill, Matthew, need some help, need to work from home and be able to start a business, have a handicapped daughter at home, and a wife needs me around to help her, and she's going very well. Great. Randy, you remember, okay, if I don't get you tomorrow morning with that how to make money at home training, then remind me, and in 2 or 3 more days, remind me to send you the big enchilada on that. I'll send you a starter thing, and then in about 2 or 3 days for members, because we're going to start selling it too. But for members, it's free. And so make sure you see that. That's another thing. What I keep telling members too is to yell at me. My wife doesn't need reminding, but I don't think she's ever yelled at me. In 40 years, I think we've been married almost. So just yell at me, because I just forget stuff. I do a lot of stuff. I love doing lots of things. I've got a lot of projects in my mind all the time. And I'm basically a one-man band too. I got married. Bless her soul, she stays with me, who helps me. And it's been really helping me a lot by showing who I missed in Lesko Help. Hey, you didn't answer this, you dummy. So yell at me. So if Mary doesn't yell at me for you, then you have to take care of yourself and yell at me for you. So just put it in a new discussion with just you, because a lot of times the questions come in, questions within a question within a question within a question, and the fifth order of questions into something. I can never find it. So just dig it out, and go start something new and say, hey, you dumb old fart, forgot me. For a minimum investment of $10,000, people in the United States will be able to open and manage their own delivery service handling Amazon Pay. Actually, it's not an investment. They're giving you the money. My company's calculations, an owner can earn as much as $300,000 a year. Yes, I've seen that article. So people could, make a lot of money doing this. Oh, I see. Now they're giving the $10,000 for people who work there or for vets and things like that. But I guess I don't know where they get. A lot of the time it's not cash. I guess you need some kind of vehicle. So if you already have a vehicle, maybe that's it. But I don't know specifically. Get the specifics. Don't trust what I say. Go to the horse's mouth. That's Amazon. They determine what the hell they do, not me. So don't trust. Sounds like a decent idea? Okay, well, follow up and see. Because there's always ifs, ands, or buts, and maybe be better than I say. How do you schedule a phone call with you? Requested before, no response. Well, here it's on Lesko, www.lesko.com/talk. Okay. www.lesko.com/talk. That's on the Clarity. And actually, look at Clarity. That's a way for you to make money. Right? Because you want to know how can you get paid for something to do. So that the guy in the beginning, the fellow who wanted help with something with PTSD, you know what I mean. People handle heavy stress. Well, you can be an expert and just sign up on that platform, Clarity, as an expert, and then you have a way to bill people. They take care of all the the bank stuff and the money and everything, so you don't have to worry about anything. It's sort of, to me, like if you have a book, you put it on Amazon. You don't want to drive around in the trunk of your car selling books and taking cash and figuring, no. People are more comfortable buying on Amazon, right? So your book's there, and you have to give them a piece of what it is. So that's important, like that. Listen, guys, I got to do that research report for Xenia, Ohio. Anybody been to Xenia, Ohio? So I'm going to do a report. I hope before I go to bed, 9 o'clock, but that's going to be tough if I do that. And it will be, I'll show them 150 government programs to buy property, fix up property, whatever. I charge like about $60 for that. And it's a way I learn. I mean, again, people say, I could charge thousands. So maybe so. I don't care. I don't want to. I want people to have the information. And actually, when I do research, that's why your questions. If I don't know the answer, then I look for it, and then I learn something. And it's a wonderful way to learn, or a wonderful way to learn what I know, to hear what I know. I don't even know what I know. Just somebody asked me, hey, Lesko, can I do whatever? And I get the answer. Okay. So thank you, guys. Here's the Lesko help again. free.lesko.com/Lesko help. Okay. See our little apartment here? And it has a wonderful veranda out on downtown DC. We overlook I need street. I mean, good nightlife street too. Take care.